Hello? Hello? What are you doing in Fontaine? Especially on a boat? Long time no see. Okay, interesting outfit she was in. Too late, you're walking around in your pajamas. Can I still read her mind, by the way? Didn't think it had a set distance. Looks like you haven't got a choice. We've literally caught her with her pants down. Hi. Huh? Okay. Oh, I could just flirt with her. Yeah, why not? I did. My lips stayed sealed. My head the other way. You can't control that. What? She is so down bad, it's not even funny at this point. She's so down bad. I didn't hear a thing. We're pretty much just confirming this at this point. No, I didn't. Don't worry about it, Paimon, it's alright. Yes, why are you renting out a ship just for you to nap in?
Konnichiwa. 俺はクザビエ、フォンテーヌの映画監督兼プロデューサーです。自己紹介が遅れてしまい申し訳ない。なかなか口を挟むタイミングが見つからなくて。
You know, I've just noticed this now, but black and gold is really fucking tacky. Like, I'm not dissing the guy, but I'm dissing the clothes choice because when I think of black and gold, I think of like those tacky towels that people tend to buy to kind of look fancy and to look like they've got more money, but they actually don't. If you don't have money, just don't try to show it off, man. It's like people that have like 500 to like 600 pounds and they spend it on like tracksuit bottoms and jackets. They try to look like chavs, and I think, well, fuck me, why? You just look so weird dressed like that. It's just so silly. That's just my own personal taste. Well, it's not my personal taste. I don't like black and gold, you know. It just seems a bit too cheap looking. The vest and top is actually quite a nice combo, but the colour is just a bit off, you know. Mind if we cut the cost with you?
おばあちゃんじゃないんだからね。
I never called you an Abachan. You said it yourself. But here I am thinking to myself, where the hell did you get the money to rent this place? Because surely you don't have that much money due to the fact that you've probably spent all of it on reading your mangas, you know?
じゃあなんでそんな格好。
Oh.
つまりなんでウィンガレット号に泊まってるんだ。
I kind of want to know why you dress like that.
フォンティナリア英英祭があるって聞いたからよ。
Okay.
私の大好きな娯楽小説が
I thought you
映
had
画され
something
る
to
って
do
聞い
with
た
it
から、
because it is one of
フォン
your
テーヌに来て
favorite light
初公
novels.
開を見届けようと思ったの。もともとはエピクレシス歌劇場の近くに部屋を取ってたのよ。でも年を取ったせいか体が寝床にうるさくってずっとよく眠れなかったのよ。別の宿屋に変えようと思ったんだけどお祭りの関係で周りの宿は全部予約でいっぱいだったの。
I see.
だからっていくらなんでも橋の下には住めないでしょ。そう思ってた時に道端でふと
So
求
you're
人
the hired
広告を
help.
見つけて、
もしかして船で見張りをする仕事か。
受付の仕事よ。報酬は少なめだけど英英祭の期間中は寝泊まりも食事も飲み物もタダだし、仕事内容も簡単だから試しにやってみようと
That's
思っ
not
た
a
わ
bad
け。
idea.
本当にお前を雇ってくれたんだな。
ちょっと失礼な言い方しないでちょうだい。
Mm.
とにかく問い合わせに来た人に申し訳ありません、アクアリウムはまだ営業を開始しておりませんとだけ伝えれば他は何をしててもいいんだって。結構自由なのよね。
I can see
そんな
that.
に簡単なのか。
そうなの。私も評判だよね。
Excuse me, guys.
でも君たちも下の階に行って見てみればわかるわ。水槽の中は本当にかわいそうなくらい空っぽで何もないから。だからこの返答も
Did you
本
eat
当
the
の
fish?
本当よ。
では撮影に関する問い合わせに対する指示はありましたか？甲板エリアをお借りしていくつかのシーンを撮りたいのですが。
何も言ってなかったかも。自分たちで聞きに行ってみる？
Who's the buyer then?
雇い主もここにいるのかよ。どんな性格のやつなんだ。探りを入れてから行こうぜ。
性格悪くない感じかしら。普通に話も通じるし、
Bigger
私の
cabin.
住んでるとこ
I
ろ
think
が
you've got
狭
enough
すぎ
room
な
in
い
here,
か、
ain't you?
もっと大きい船室に変えるかって気にかけて聞いてくれたしね。普段名園の主では私が人を使う側だけど、彼女の下ではそういう使われてるって感じはしないの。
That's good.
むしろ結構尊重してくれてるって感じね。
お
Seems like a nice
お、なん
lady.
かいい上司みたいだな。
でも彼女ずーっと一人で何か忙しくしてるみたいで邪魔されたくないって言ってたから、一つアドバイスするならなるべく手短に話すことく
This
らい
has
かし
got
ら
to be
ね。
Sandrone, surely.
教えてくれてありがとな。
This has to be Sandrone. She sounds like a workaholic.
船長室はこっちよ。待って、私こんな服で行くなんて。はあ、いいや。彼女も気にしなさそうだしついてきて。
You're basically just gonna run around in your pajamas. I don't blame you. Good on you, girl.
こんにちは、ギオタンさん。
Yep, it's her.
こちらのお客さんたちが
Yeah, it's
少
Sandrone.
し聞きたいことがあるそうなんだけど。
Yeah, you kind of spoiled it. We kind of spoiled it already playing the side quest. But yeah, her name's Guillotine. They really did
言っ
update
た
her
はずよ
model.
ね。なるべく邪魔しないでって。
So are you going to explain to us how
ア
you're
クアリ
here?
ウムはまだ営業していないって伝えて。
Hello. Oh, the gears move in her eyes! That's such a nice touch.
サンドローネ、あなたサンドローネなの？あれ？
She recognized us as well.
君たち
That is Sandrone. She recognized us. Yeah, we know her.
サンドローネ、
How are you alive?
体は大丈夫か。
Is this just another
お
body
前た
you're
ちの
in?
ことを覚えてるか。お前がいなくなってから悲しんでたんだ
Colin
ぞ。
Bean would be happy to see you.
みんな
I love the gears moving in her
シトラ
eyes.
リさん、あちらのお客さんを応接室へ案内してお茶を出しておいてもらえるかしら。私はこの二人に話があるの。
The fact that she's basically giving on the airs of this polite lady, it's kind of funny with the juxtaposition of her being a tsundere.
あ、わかったわ。グザビエさん、こちらへ。
I like the jewels in the back of her dress as well. That looks nice.
サンドローネ。
はあ、本当にあなたたちってどこにでもいるのね。
具合
Explain.
はどう？あなたのコアは確かにあの戦いで。
ええ、ドットーレのやつに破壊されたわ。でも見ての通り、今の私は元気だし、大した問題はないわ。多分、ないはず。
Look, I get it. She's an automaton. I get that she could probably just like maybe make up another core and put her memories into that core, and that's why she's here. I can accept that. All right, I accept that. But you don't get to emotionally like fuck with me, and then like the next installment she's fine. You know, like, ugh. You don't just get to kill someone off and then bring them back. Like, they do this shit in DBZ, it gets old, there's no, like, worry about people dying and all that shit, and it's just, it takes the, like, emergency out of it, you know what I'm talking about? So it's just like, why? Like, tell me why is it like that? It's just so silly.
よかった。本当によかったぞ。なんで帰ってきたって教えてくれなかったんだ。なんでもっと早くみんなに会いに来なかったんだよ。
私もずっとあなたに言いたいことがあった。
ん？
Hmm?
あの時助けてくれてありがとう。
はあ？勘違いしないでちょうだい。私があの時あなたを助けたのは、あの術式を完成させて、ドットーレを倒すためよ。あいつ、後からまた厄介事を起こしていたみたいだけれど。
There's the tsundere
でもとにか
I
く
know and love.
みんなを救ったのはあなただよ。
はいはい。私一人の手柄じゃないわ。
What is with
私
these
の優れた頭
dragonflies
脳が
flying
計
about
画の中
everywhere?
で一部の役割を担っていただけよ。それ
Are
が
they
重
like
要な一部
collectibles?
であったことは否定しないけれど。
おいらは分かってるぞ。お前はずーっとすごいんだ。でもお前一体どうやって
Yet
どう
another
やっ
core
て
you
生命
uploaded
力
your
の
life
ない機
into.
械パーツからこの姿になったかって？
もう少し遠回しに言うつもりだったけど、まあそういうことだぞ。
はあ、どこから話せばいいかしらね。
Oh, she actually just woke up in her own body. Okay.
何よ。
More than like,
どこ？
more than likely, her
結局
core transported
私
to
たち分か
another
ったのか
body.
しら。どれくらい時間が経ったの？まさかあの狂人の実験倉庫じゃないわよね。フォンテーヌの装飾、科学院の書籍。落ち着くのよ。自己検査プログラムを起動。損傷範囲を判断し、不可逆的損傷を受けた非必須部位へのエネルギー供給を停止。これを基礎に行動モジュールを再構築。コアが深刻な損傷を受けているわ。よくもやってくれたわね。どれ？
Oh, so her core is still damaged. Wait, what? No, look. No, you're confusing the fuck out of me now because would it not have made more sense that she would have like a circuitry, like extraction point where she could probably like upload her memory bank from her core to another device, which then could be put into another module of an automaton, thus this new model, but it's not the new model, it's the old model, but apparently she's still severely damaged to the core. So this is the same marionette that was attacked up in the sky by Dottore.
ブロニア
Wait, where the fuck did Polonia come from? Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Just. I'm fucking done.
ブロニア目を覚ましなさい起動よ
Did you take Polonia's core then? Well, it can't be because he's dead.
私よりもひどい傷を負っているなんて機体の歯車とエネルギールートはまともな箇所がほとんど残っていないわねコアも私と同じように致命的な損
What do you
傷を
mean,
受け
just
て
like
いる
you? You have rebooted.
再起動すらできない
You're
なんて
awake. You're walking.
これじゃいくら私が修理してもきっとあなたは
Her eyes
大
are
切なエ
different.
ネルギーをすべてあの傘男のコアと数比配列を守るために使ってしまったのね数比配列よかった配列の原型がまだ残っている
Prototype.
私のこの壊れた機体でもまだ数比配列を実行できるかしらとりあえず物は試しよう一つだけ確認できればそれでいいわ
You know what would have made more sense if Anne from this universe here in Fontaine actually came across Sandrone and was able to repair her, since they're kind of closest friends, you know, well, close-ish type of friends. You know, I think that would have been much more understandable than like, oh, she just happened to be like awake for a bit so she could repair herself, you know, like, you know, or the theory of like, oh, she could have like downloaded her like memory bank to another automaton model.
数比配列起動配列の演算コアを私の体内に接続やはり使われる演算力があまりに多すぎるわ私のすべての行動へのエネルギー供給を停止して思考モジュールだけを残しましょう
Is she gonna brain blast? Is she basically gonna do the Jimmy Neutron think, brain blast?
お願いよたった一つの簡単な問題だけでいいから原
So
作
who?
3月の力を持っていて生きている月子すなわち3月の女神の
One.
数
Just one. That's Columbina. Yeah.
一人やっぱりやってくれたわね
Why didn't you
コロン
come?
ビーナ
Why didn't you come back to Nordcry to
戻って
find
きたのね
Columbina?
私たちは成功した
Why didn't she come back?
でもどうして私はまだ生きているのかしら
You're standing now.
さっきの自己検査結果が示しているようにコアが受けている損傷は私を完全に機能停止させるのに十分だったはず
Was it Polonia? Did
何が
Polonia give
コ
you
アの
his
プロ
life
セスを
force?
再起動させたの内蔵メッセージ
After the core
コ
reveal.
アが再起動して初めて確認できる
What's the message
最
saying?
後の遺産
The final gift.
あらあなたが私にこの2度目のチャンスを与えてくれたのね
Are you kidding
で
me?
もなぜ遺産は
Are you
今
kidding?
になって発動したのかしら
Are you kidding me?
発動の契機は何あれは神
Alan,
の目違うわ星のくさび
no, it's a vision. I mean, you have to have a vision to be a playable character in this game, I guess.
星のくさび
ええ 極めて珍しい神の目だと思ってくれていいわ。権限する理由は未だ完全には判明していないのよ。
We're just gonna yada yada the fact that you have a vision now and why your eyes have gears spinning in them and why your dress is short, but whatever. And why Alan gave you a second chance at life, but okay.
でもスネージナや正確にはファデュイの過去の研究では第三降臨者とつながりがあるものと考
We're
えら
now
れて
going
い
into
る
the
わ。
third descender
第三
law.
降臨者。オイラたち神の心があいつの遺骨だってことは知ってるけど、
Dude, this is a bit...
でも星のくさびなんて初めて聞いたぞ。
My Christ and Almighty, look, look, I appreciate the lore dump, but fuck me, like, it is just so over the fucking top. Like, could you not have just said, like, oh, I uploaded my memory bank into another module? Great. You know, there's no need to explain it. Oh, and also the module had a virus, which meant that I was able to get a vision out of it. I don't know, because of my bravery in saving you, it gave me a second chance at life through the virus then being uploaded into a new module. Hence, my life started over. That makes more sense than, oh, Alan somehow, even though he's not here, basically gave me a second chance at living if I decided to sacrifice myself through certain means and such and fucking... through fucking whiz bangs and bollocks and nozzles and gems and oh god, I fucked it up, but Jesus Christ. It's just so aggravating how the lore gets so fucking over entangled.
あなたたち遺骨のことまで知っているの？まあよく考えてみれば別におかしくもないわね。とにかく天理は第三降臨者の遺骨で7つの神の心を作り、自ら築き上げた七失星の体系を強固にしたわ。神の目は
But
七失星体系の産物なの。言い換えれば神の目の権限はある程度第三降臨者とも関係しているってことよ。
yes, but
ここ
Alan
までは
wasn't...
ついてこられているかしら。
Yes, but unless you're saying Alan was a third descender, does that mean that his life force basically gave you life? But how can you quantify his life force even getting into you in the first place? It doesn't just happen. Someone had to have put his life force within you. No?
神の目の持ち主は
Just fucking sort
神の
of.
目を使って元素力を操ることができる。
Uh-huh.
星のくさびの持ち主も同じよ。
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
違うのは星のくさびの持ち主が元素力を操っている時にはたまにテイワットの外から来たような特殊な力の性質を見せることがあるってところね。
So you're like
神
me
の目
then.
が権限する際に第三降臨者の遺骨の不純物が混入することが原因だと考えられているわ。だから星のくさびと呼ばれているのよ。
強い願いがあれば神の目を手に入れられるかもしれないって話だったよな。なら本質的に似てる
What
星の
was
く
your
さびも
desire?
やっぱり。
ん？そんな目で私を見ないでちょうだい。前から言っている通り、私には特別な願いなんてないわ。嫌なことなら山ほど
Surely
あ
you
るけれ
wish
ど
to see Columbina again, surely.
どうしてこれが私の前に現
That
れ
would
た
count
の
as a
かは
wish, surely.
私にもわから
You
な
never
い。
got to see her one
Demo.
last time.
戦闘で私のコアはひどく損傷していて遺産は起動しなかった。アランが残してくれた2度目のチャンスが現実となったのはこの星のくさびのおかげよ。コアが再起動した後、私は体を修復したわ。そしてプロンニアに残っていた一部の数式と数比配列をどうにかして今のこの体に組み込んだ。
Okay.
ま
Does
さ
that
か
mean Polonia is
プ
also
ロニア
okay?
は。
残念だけれど、
Oh.
でも多分もう修復できないわ。
Well, that's not fucking fair, is it? If you're gonna bring one back, bring the other one as well. What's stopping him from being repaired? I'm done.
そっか。本当にごめんな。
No, you're not. You're not getting me with this. You're not getting me with this. No.
最後の遺産
No,
って。
he will come back. Just like Capitano. I can see it now. Capitano's going to be playable in the future. And we're going to hear, like, through his badassery, he basically pulled himself from the inferior time of nothingness to pull himself out of that chair to finally say, yes, the badass has returned and I am able to walk again. Even Renova of Death cannot keep me sat in that chair, you bitch.
アランが生きていた頃、願いについて話していたの。推測でしかないけれど、彼は私がいつか自分の命を犠牲にしてでも何かの願いを叶えようとするかもしれないと考えていたのでしょうね。そうよ、全く知らなかったわ。アランはかつて私を最も誇りに思う傑作だと言ってくれたわ。自慢のように聞こえるかもしれないけれど、事実であることは疑いようもない。
I'm sorry, her name is distracting me. Every time I look at the first part of her name, all I just think in my head is Mario! Mario, Luigi! Come on, Todd, we have to go to find the princess. We have to go to save her. Bless.
アランが亡くなった後、自分とプロニア
Polonia come!
の内部構造を研究してみたの。プロニアは本質的に算術マシナリーだから原理を解明するのは難しくなかったわ。でも私自身の構成を精査した時、改めてアラン、あの機械工の偉大さを痛感したわ。
So, technically you are more human, so I guess it would make more sense for it to work for you, because you're not all synthetic, but you're not all human either. No.
私は自分の構造を模倣して、あなたたちもよく知っているあのキャサリンを作り出した。でもそれはこの体のほんの表面的な部分を模写したに過ぎないの。
でもキャサリンを作れるだけでも十分すごいだろう。初めてあいつが人形だって知った時はすっごくびっくりしたん
Yeah,
だ
even
ぞ。
when I shot her with my bow and arrow, she
アラ
reacted.
ンの技術に比べたら全く大したことないわ。私のコアに関わる技術原理の一部は私も未だに解明できていないんだもの。遺産を一つ隠しておくことくらいアランにとっては造作もないことよ。ただ残念なことにドットーレに対抗するとき、私はそのチャンスを不意にしてしまったわ。ただあいつの思い通りになるところを絶対に見たくなくてね。
If it's something Genshin does that's really freaking impressive, it's eye color and eye shades. I don't know how they do it, but every time I see a new character with a new shade of eyes, or something going on in them, they impress me. First it was Farina's with her teardrops, and then it was Lauma with her red and blue eyes, and now it's Senderone with her gear eyes, actually spinning around the pupil. It's not part of the whole eye, it is actually the pupil. I think would have been more impressive if you could have actually gotten a hour and minute hand actually turning in the pupil's eye. That would have been really freaking impressive, but it's still good. I'm not saying like it's not like it could be better, but like, you know, it's still a good looking eye. Like they've done really well when it comes to like the eye shade and eye usages, like how Paimon's eyes are basically the stars and the moon as the pupils, and mine is meant to be the sun basically glistening over a cloud. In a certain sense, it's meant to be like the sign of like a dawn of a new day, or the brightness of the future that's ahead of you, basically, you know.
あなたの言う通りなら、この世界は私に大きすぎる借りがあるってことね。
Okay, let's not blow our own trumpet.
でもこんなに話
Oh,
したのに
she could at least tell me she had a
サンド
trumpet.
ローネはなんでここにいるのかかえってわからなくなったぞ。
Why are you
公
here?
爵から聞いたけどこの船を借りたって、それと漁業許可証を取ったらしいな。
I'm an avid
昔
fisherman,
の
did
家
you not
に
know?
一度帰りたかったのよ。アランが生きていた頃、私と彼が住んでいた場所にね。遺
Atlantis?
産のメッセージにはこの2度目のチャンスの他にもアランが私に他のものを残してくれたとあったわ。昔の家に保管されているはず。もしかしたらそれらが再起動したコアの中に存在するいくつかのエラーを解決し、私がなぜ星のくさびを獲得したのかを知る
We
手
don't have
助
to
けになるかも
understand
しれな
why,
い
it's
わ。
because you deserve the
じゃあ
second
直
chance
接
at
帰
life.
ればいいじゃないか。漁業と何の関係があるんだ？
あなたたち、それでよくフォンテーヌの危機を解決できたわね。過去数百年間、フォンテーヌの水位がずっと上昇し続けていたのを忘れたわけ？私の昔の家はとっくに水の中なのよ。
あ、言われてみれば。
水位が上がっている上に地形も変化している。家に帰るには昔の住所を見つけ出して堆積物や障害物を片付けなければ
And
い
you
けな
think
い
a
の
fucking
よ。
fishing rod is
で
gonna do
も
that?
フォンテーヌの法律では個人や組織が許可なく水中の遺跡を発掘することは許されていないの。水に潜った初日にメリュジーヌに捕まってしまったわ。
だったら申請して許可をもらえばいいじゃないか。
It's more than likely not gonna happen.
冗談じゃないわ。こっちに住んでいた頃から
Yeah, they have a
フォ
lot
ンテー
of
ヌの仕事の効
bureaucracy in
率は
this.
よー
There's
く
a
わか
lot
っ
of
ている
laws
わ。
and red tape to go through.
まして私はファデュイの執行官でもあるのよ。そこに外交問題が関わってくると考えたらパレメルモニアの協力官たちは頭を抱えてしまうでしょうね。
This is a problem as well because the Fatui already had their favor answered for you know I'm trying to remember her name. Alakino basically already had her favor from Nuvillet for allowing the children from the House of the Hearth stay in Fontaine. So that favor's already done and dusted. So even if Sandrone asked for a favor in Alakino's stance, he probably would still say no because of the whole law and bureaucracy. But even I think if like Paimon and myself asked him, I think he'd be all right with it. You know, even if he was like liaisoning. But I don't know.
だから
I
フ
feel like we're
ォンテーヌで一番申
I
請
feel like
し
we're
や
kind
す
of
い
going behind his
漁
back
業許
doing
可
this
証を取ったの。
with her, you know.
提出書類も少しで済むし、ギオタンという名前を使えばすんなり申請できたわ。
それって法律の抜け穴ってことじゃないのか？
If it's a loophole, it can be used against someone in a court of law. It's as simple as that. Loopholes are there to be used when they're not in the actual law book. That is what it is. This is why they always say you always have the right to remain silent, because if you speak, you will incriminate yourself and you will say something stupid and it will be held against you even though it's not what you meant to say. This is kind of what makes me laugh when they basically take your statements. Like say if you're a little bit drunk, I'm not saying you should be doing this, you should not be doing this, going out drunk driving. They get your statements so they can basically ascertain whether or not if you were drunk, behind the wheel, where you were going, who you were meeting, so on and so forth, how many drinks you had and such. Then later, they then basically ask you again to see if you've changed your story. But with the right to remain silent, they then have to only take the story that you have when you are sober. So it's the same thing with like what they do in British law, where if you go out drinking and you drive, they tend to not give a breath first because to the driver they think, oh well, if I just waste enough time and they get me down the station, I'll probably have sobered up by then. No, it doesn't work like that. This is why you always give a specimen a breath, even if you know you're over and it's going to cause an arrest. It's still going to be a lighter sentence than you basically saying like, no, I don't want to give a specimen a breath. Well, now you've got an arrest on your basic criminal history, basically. Even if it meant just like, oh, you know, like I was just drunk behind the wheel. You know, this is also kind of a weird thing as well. You can be seen as drunk getting in your car and grabbing something and then leaving it again. If a copper happens to pass you and you're just getting in your car to grab an item to then get out, they can still then say, oh well, you were still drunk behind the wheel, even though you were just in the passenger seat picking something out of the car. It's kind of stupid how like there's this one law in like ancient English history where if you were caught walking suspiciously with a fish, you'd be arrested. That is still a law, but it's so stupid and outdated they just don't do anything about it. But the law is still there, which is kind of suspicious and weird because it's like, okay, I can just go down to like a butcher or a fishmonger, get a fish, and just hold it weird. Like if I'm just like pulling it out of the bag to inspect it to make sure that it's healthy looking, and you know it was a decent, like the fish I was after, a policeman can just come up to me and say, "Oh, I'm arresting you under suspicion of walking suspiciously with a fish." Or I think it depended on where you walked with the fish, like either outside of like the number 10 or something like that. Like it was a specific law. I'm not so sure. It's kind of weird. Anyway,
だって
getting on
あ
with
の
it.
水中の家はもともと私の資産よ。私はただ漁業のついでに家への帰り道を探
There's
し
one
ている
problem.
だけ。
You don't know how to
もちろん
fish.
たまには何匹か魚を取ってアクアリウムに入れて体裁を取り繕う必要はあるわ。
Great. So
そうすれ
I'm
ば
having to
抜
have
き
the
打ち
fish
検
for
査
you
に来
now,
た
am
協
I?
律官にも
Great.
説明できるでしょ。そのためにわざわざ受付まで雇っているのよ。
そうか。でもせっかくアクアリウムの営業許可を申請してこんなにでっかい船まで借りたのになんだかもったいないよ
Helps to have
な。
money, I guess.
あなたたちがアクアリウムをやりたいなら止めないから好きにすればいいわ。船の設備も好きに使いなさい。
Well, then,
私は
what
た
was the
だ
point?
昔の家に戻ってアランの言う遺産が何なのか確かめたいだけ。それであなたたちは一体どうして私の船に来たの？
Fucking whiz bangs and bollocks and nozzles and gems and oh.